Anyway, if you want to finish off your Blythe hitch, just finish off the same way you started, with a clove hitch basically. So when you finished off your run, just put a quick cloves hitch at the end. This will make sure it's nice and secure. See, I have a job doing these things on camera. Just cinch it down with a cloves hitch, and then you just do a half hitch on top of that. And if you want to be really secure, you can put a reef knot on it. I've never needed to be honest, when you're using lacing cord. There you go. That's how you finish it off, with a cloves hitch with a half hitch on top, and then cloves hitch with a half hitch on top. Then you just snip the end off, and that's the Blythe hitch. Hi guys, me again. If it looks a bit funny, it's because I'm holding the iPhone at an angle. Anyway, if you remember in my previous video about cable tying with lacing cord, we made the cloves hitch, and we didn't like the cloves hitch because there was a gap between the tie and the loom. Loom is a bunch of wires, by the way, with cables all wrapped together. So we used the Blythe hitch, which I invented because it ran flat to the loom. The tie ran flat to the loom, and it's much better than the standard marlin hitch. Well, I've made another variation, which I'll show you in a minute, which I will call the Scout hitch. And here it is, the Scout hitch. There's my clove hitch with a half hitch on top, and there's my Scout hitch. As you can see, the tie lies flat to the loom. It's a nice secure knot. It's double strength because it's a double loop, and it's not going to come undone anytime soon. The only thing I would say about it is you need a little bit more spacing between the ties, and I'll show you why in a minute when I make one. Rather, I'll show you how to make one. Okay, so let's see if we can show you how to do one of these quick while I'm sat in my chair. My battery's getting low, so I'm just going to plug the phone in. Right, let me start again. So we go around the loom once. Instead of going under like we did in the Blythe hitch, we go over. This time you want to give yourself a little bit of spacing between the ties, because you need to go around again, and then you pass the cable underneath the entire bunch, both loops basically. It's easy to do, it's not so easy to do on camera, eh? And then you just pull it tight. So it's kind of a cross between a clove hitch and a Blythe hitch. But it makes a very tight, very secure, very strong cable tie. And the tie will also sit flat to the loom, because both parts of the tie are coming out underneath the knot. It's kind of a double wrap on that. It's really difficult to get undone as well. Let me try and do it one more time in case you missed it last time. So we're going around once, over the loop this time, not under it like we did before. So we go over the loop, back around again once, and then you just pass the loose end if you can see there, past the loose end underneath the whole, both loops, and it will just tie down on itself. I've got near the end of my pencil, so I can't take the slack up, but it'll tie down on itself really tight. That one's better because it's tighter. I'll undo this one and show you it again. Okay, let me just do that one more time for you. It's not easy to see because I'm showing you the front view. You really need to be looking down on it. But anyway, so we go round once on top of the loop, back round again. So we've got 2 loops on the back basically, and then just lift up the slack and you tuck your end underneath both loops and just pull it down tight, cinch it down. You've got a nice flat loom, the tie's flat to the loom, and you've got a really tight, really secure, strong cable tie, not like those wobbly NASA Marlin jobs. Anyway, that's the Scout hitch, and that's very similar to the Blythe hitch. It's actually a cross between a clove hitch and a Blythe hitch. But anyway, that's my little video. That's my second video. The Scout hitch. I like that name. I'm going to patent that. This is 14th of May 2017, and I claim copyrights to the Scout hitch because I invented it. So anyway, that's my little video. Thanks very much for watching. I've got one more video coming showing you how to make cable ties, lacing ties as it's called in America I believe, using only one loop. So that'll be my next video. Thanks very much for watching. Hang on, it's going to get confusing. I need to show you like the front view really, where you could be looking down on it. Basically, because I just invented it basically.